Typically, the CHPC awards are given to individuals who have made significant impacts on the affordable housing industry. This year, the board decided to honor an extraordinary team of individuals who have been instrumental in helping to create or preserve thousands of affordable housing units here in the New York City metropolitan area. Now, I'm sure most of us in the room know very well the amazing team at Nixon Peabody. However, for those of you that don't, we put together this short video.
The most rewarding aspect of our job is making units and developing affordable housing for people that need it. And at the end of the day, that's the most important part. And what we do is we figure out with the clients how to shape the transaction and how to make the properties better, financially stable, physically stable, and run for a long number of years.
When you get to the end of that hard road and are able to go out and see the residents who are in that property and the way that that building might change a neighborhood, that's really the most rewarding part. The Nixon Peabody Affordable Housing Practice Group is based in 4 offices around the United States. A number of practitioners in Washington, D.C., our office here in New York, and then we have practitioners in Boston and Los Angeles.
It is such a collegial group, and we don't necessarily spend a lot of time socializing with each other, but we're like family. And it's just been fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
It's been a great run, and it's the team concept. There are so many things that we do together. And there's a simple reason for that. The problems in affordable housing are pretty complex. And so, as frustrating as it is on one hand, it's actually pretty challenging and exciting on the other, because you always have to keep up with the changes. And you can't do that as an individual. You need a working group of people.
I think everyone is interested in continuing to learn and continuing to grow in the field too.
Yeah. I've been doing this for 30 years. I can never believe I get asked questions I've never been asked before.
The firm is really committed to having us out there and being a real part of the conversation about affordable housing.
We often put on panels or conferences and have leaders in the field, government officials. It's a good way to get a dialogue going between the public sector, the private sector, get issues out in the open.
We do feel a certain responsibility, and frankly we're excited about talking to the industry about what's going on in the field of affordable housing, and we like to be thought leaders in this field.
I think that what the Impact Award represents is an acknowledgement of the importance of the work of affordable housing as a whole and how lawyers can contribute to that work, and I think it's really a nod to all of the lawyers currently working in this industry. As a new member of the industry, I'm just privileged to be a part of this experience and have the opportunity to learn from my peers who have been doing this for a very long time.
I just want to say I'm so excited about this award because it recognizes this whole team, this remarkable team that we have here. And to see something like that, to see that there's a group that I helped create that's recognized, it's very exciting for me.
So whether it's been representing for-profit developers in the acquisition and rehabilitation of a number of state and city financed Mitchell-Lama properties, advising not-for-profit clients, such as the Brooklyn-based not-for-profit that was the first in the country to project-based VASH vouchers, or advising our government partners on the complexities behind the portfolios they've financed, the entire team at Nixon Peabody's expertise in managing these complex transactions have helped not only the developer clients that they serve, but the neighborhoods the projects are located in, and ultimately the tenants that reside in the property. With clients that span decades and the hundreds of transactions that have resulted in thousands of affordable housing units being delivered, Nixon Peabody has truly created a brand the industry can rely upon. On behalf of the Board of Directors at CHPC, it's my great pleasure to ask my friend Joe Lynch to accept the 2015 Impact Award for Housing on behalf of the entire Nixon Peabody Affordable Housing team.
Thank you, Dave.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I promised everybody I wouldn't pull like a Joe Biden mistake and just, start ranting on about some things, but this is really awesome. It really is. It's really cool to have the whole group with us accepting this award. But, it's funny, when Geraldine, Richard, and Eileen first approached us, about being the recipient of the Impact Award, we were thinking, you're honoring a law firm? They must be running out of people. But we're very happy about it. But in all seriousness, I've been with Nixon Peabody since 2003. And I started with John Kelly right here. Many of us, term John as the Dean of Affordable Housing Bar. And who would have thought that this team was organized over such a period of time? But we take great pride in receiving this award, and especially in being honored as a group, because that's what we are. We're a group of knowledgeable attorneys and professionals who contribute their different talents toward our common goal, and that's to provide safe, affordable housing to the people who need it most. We'd like to thank CHPC, Geraldine, Richard, and the rest of the board for this acknowledgement. We'd like to thank our industry colleagues, in particular our government partners, for their guidance and dedication. Most importantly, we'd like to thank our clients for their faith in us and giving us the opportunity to work with them to provide this much-needed housing to the people of New York and for the rest of this country. Thank you.